Hi, Charlie Bean and Baby Bird. I have a story for you today. It's a really good one. This story is called Captain Toad and the Motorbike, and it was written by David McPhail. That's Captain Toad. That's the motorbike. Captain Toad was one of the best jumpers of all time. Even as a young toad, he could jump higher and farther than any toad in his neighborhood. His fame spread, and jumpers came from far and wide to challenge him. But he never lost a single contest. When finally there was no one left to jump against, he joined the Navy to see the world. Everywhere he went, he gave friendly demonstrations of his remarkable jumping ability. After a few years, he was made captain of his own ship, and once, during a hurricane, he saved his entire crew by jumping ashore with a lifeboat. For his countless deeds of bravery, Captain Toad was awarded many medals, which he wore proudly until he retired from active service. At the retirement party given in his honor, he said, "I've had a wonderful and exciting career, and now I look forward to some quiet years in the country." Captain Toad moved into a charming little cottage in the peaceful community of Basher's Hollow. There he spent most of his time tending his garden and reading books. To keep his jumping legs in good condition, he bicycled 5 miles every day to the post office for his mail. It's a pretty garden. One Saturday morning, while on his way home from the post office, Captain Toad was nearly run over by a speeding motorbike. It was the first of many that roared through the village that day in a cross-country race. Anyone else would have been frightened by such a narrow escape, but not Captain Toad. "What a beautiful machine," he said, and from that moment on, he wanted more than anything in the world to drive a motorbike. Pretty snazzy looking motorbike right there. Every Saturday after that, the motorbikes raced through Basher's Hollow. Captain Toad's friends and neighbors worried about the noise and the danger, but he looked forward to the races. He tended his garden a little less, and he read every book he could find about motorbikes. He tied a balloon to the frame of his bicycle, and when the spokes hit it, they made a sound like a motor. He patted his cap with rags and attached a pair of old welder's goggles to the brim. He took his old navy coat out of the storage trunk and wore it all the time. He's about to pop a button right there. The citizens of Basher's Hollow, all but Captain Toad, sent a letter to the sponsors of the weekly race, demanding that the race be stopped. But the very next Saturday, more bikes than ever showed up. The citizens were furious. The time for action had come. They dug a deep, wide trench across the main road the night before the next race. Captain Toad objected. Somebody might be hurt or even killed. No one paid him any attention, but to prevent him from trying to fill the trench, they sent a mole to guard him through the night. Toward morning, the mole fell fast asleep. Captain Toad, dressed in his cap, goggles, and navy coat, climbed out through a window and headed for the trench. He was almost there when he heard the first motorbike coming. It was the very same one that had nearly run him over once before. Without hesitating even an instant, Captain Toad hopped right in front of the racing motorbike and began waving his arms. The driver had no time to stop. He tried to swerve, but it was too late. He was going to hit Captain Toad. There was only one thing for Captain Toad to do. He jumped as high as he could, straight up in the air, but it was not quite high enough. Thwack! He collided with the bike driver's helmet. The driver was knocked off backward, and Captain Toad was sent spinning. He did a triple somersault forward and came down on the seat of the motorbike as it raced on toward the gaping trench. Yikes! With Captain Toad holding on for dear life, the motorbike cleared the trench like a moon-bound rocket, landing on its rear wheel on the other side. It raced on and on through the finish line, the judges' table, and the winner's circle, where the chief judge was waiting to award the winner's trophy. The judge was caught up on the handlebars of the motorbike and clung there until the bike ran into the river and sank into the mud. Right there, the judge presented the trophy to Captain Toad, who accepted it graciously. His dream had come true. He had ridden a motorbike. He had even won a prize for doing it. When the other motorbike drivers saw Captain Toad barely make it over the trench, they had turned around and left. "We're never coming back," they said. "This race course is too dangerous." He's giving a trophy. Captain Toad was declared a hero by his friends and neighbors, and in his honor, a big parade was held. At the side of the road, near the entrance to Basher's Hollow, the grateful citizens set up Captain Toad's trophy with a sign that says, "Here lives Captain Toad, who won the race and saved this place." The end. Okay, that's all for now. More later. Love you.